guys. Um,
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I haven't filmed a video in over a year. My last video was last December, 2021. Yeah, a lot has happened since then. In this video, I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed of what has happened in this past year, because a lot has happened. So yeah, let's get on to the video. So, um, since the last time you guys have saw me, I was a senior in high school. Yeah, it was Christmas break. Um, since then, I have graduated. Well, yeah, I graduated in May. I started college. We're gonna get into the college because it didn't quite last long, but that's a whole story, which I'm gonna tell in the rest of the video. So I'm gonna take you guys back to September. September, I started college. I know, right? Crazy. Freshman all over again. I was so excited. Um, it was pretty hectic because I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for. So I enrolled into our community college, which is like 5 minutes away from me, just to get my AA degree. I started in September. I was really excited to start. I was like, oh yeah, yes, let's do a countdown. I did like a whole month countdown, ready to start school. I was going at it. And then came October. And I started feeling bad. Like really bad. I was starting to get really dizzy. I couldn't focus on my work because like every time I looked at the computer screen, everything would look so dizzy. I was working, I would get dizzy from just like standing up for too long. I was drinking so much water because I was always thirsty. What else? I don't know, I just had a lot of crazy symptoms and it was just like not going away. So I talked to my mom about it, whatever. Trying, so we were thinking it might be diabetes because I was so thirsty and I was drinking so much water, peeing so much. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Yeah. So I was peeing a lot constantly. All of that wasn't fun. So we decided to go to the doctor. Told the doctor all of our symptoms. She told us to go do labs. So we did that. Before I could even get any of my results back, I was feeling so bad to the point where we had to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. They did the exact same thing. They did all my labs. Everything came back normal. So the doctor thought that I had vertigo. So I was like, okay, well that's something. It explains why I'm so dizzy. So I just stuck with that for like a couple of days. Went back to the regular doctor. She said the labs came back normal. Maybe it's just anxiety. But what? I don't understand that because we told her like my heart rate was high, which it was. Every time I said that my heart rate goes to like 130, 140. She said maybe it's just anxiety. I'm not anxious every time I stand up. I don't understand. But she made me so mad. She made me so mad. It's aggravating. But anywho, that same week, that weekend, we went to the urgent. So mom was like, "Come on, let's just go and see what the urgent care would say." I guess like for like a second opinion, real opinion. So we went. With me, he did the vertical test. So it's kind of like they take your head and turn it and kind of throw you back. And if there is crystals in your ear or your head, ago. So we were like, okay. So he checked like my fingers, and if you can see, your fingers are like pink and it has capillary refill. So you turn white, go pink. He said I wasn't getting enough blood flow to my fingers because they weren't fully turning pink and going back out and circulating. And my heart rate was pretty high. I think just from walking to the chair to the little bed that they put you on. So he said, okay, we're gonna do EKG. I went back, the EKG was normal, but my heart rate was still high. Um, so when I got back to the room from the EKG, it was me, my sister, and my mom. I told my mom, I was like, I think I might have something called POTS, which is, if you guys don't know, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Yeah, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which technically is basically like going from position changes, your heart rate goes up and your blood pressure could drop, whatever. And they kind of like brushed me off. So I was like, okay, whatever, sure. Not even 5 minutes later, the urgent care doctor came back in. He was like, okay, well, I think she has something called POTS. What did I just say? So we went with that. Got all the paperwork. He referred us to a cardiologist. And I forgot to mention, the urgent care doctor referred us to a neurologist because he thought I had vertigo. Okay? So we scheduled the 2 appointments. They were both, I think, within a week of each other. So the cardiologist was the following week, and then the neurologist was the week after the cardiologist. So we went to the cardiologist. We told him what the urgent care doctor said. He thinks we might have POTS. He was kind of brushing me off again, like people love to do. He was like, how can you just develop POTS? I don't think it's that. But when I reviewed my notes that he put, because I have like the little thing in my phone, the app, he put question mark POTS. If you didn't think I have POTS, like to brush me off, and then I end up right. I don't understand. But he placed me on a heart monitor for a week. I went to go see my neurologist a week after him, after going to see the cardiologist, and she was asking me basic questions: what happened, how long, whatever. And she said, "Yeah, it looks like you might have POTS." Okay, so everybody's throwing out POTS. Okay, so she thinks I have POTS. So I took the heart monitor off, sent it back. Still had to wait like 3 weeks until I could go see the cardiologist, which is now tomorrow, because I'm filming it the day before my appointment. So I was like, I still feel bad. Nobody's like giving me anything to take to help me feel better. Like he gave me like a salt pill and something, and the neurologist gave me like an antidepressant to help with headaches. I didn't take those things. It's not happening. Nothing's helping. I don't know. It's crazy roller coaster. But I ended up about a couple days after the neurologist appointment. I ended up passing out. My heart rate got up to 160, and I ended up passing out. I didn't pass out again for another week after that, and then it just kind of kept coming and coming. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Oh. 2 weeks ago, I was home by myself because everybody has to work, and I'm not working. Oh, I lost my child, by the way, and I dropped out of school. That's the kicker. Think about school. Dropped out of school because I couldn't focus, and then I lost my job because I couldn't work. But I was home by myself. My heart rate was steadily in the 130s, between 130 and 140 for about 20 minutes. and I couldn't get it to calm down. So I texted my mom. I was like, "Oh my god, mommy, help me," basically. And she came home. My cousin had came over to be with me just in case I passed out again. And yeah, my mom came home. She called the doctor's office, a cardiologist, to see if we can get an emergency appointment. They told her no, call 911 to have them come check me out. They checked me out. They came. They checked me out. I was okay. My heart rate was going down. My orthostatic blood pressure was okay. So they left. I had to go use the bathroom, so my cousin and my mom helped me to the bathroom. I used it. I got up, you know, stood in the doorway for not even 2 seconds, and then I was out like light. I don't know what happened between me standing up and me waking up on the floor, but I was out. Um, all I hear when I was coming back, I just called you guys. Like, she passed out. You guys gotta come get her. My mom on the phone with 911 again. What? Okay, sure. So they came back, they checked. My heart rate was super high, so they took me to a different hospital this time. With everything in my body, I hate this hospital. I would never, ever, 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 ever go back. Ever, ever go back. No. We waited for about 4, 5 hours just to get a room. They were treating me like out of the waiting room, like everybody. They'll call people back, send them back to the waiting room. Call people back, send them back to the waiting room. What is this? What is this? Okay, sure. So, but they ended up admitting me. I stayed in the hospital for about 2 days. Yeah, they only performed one test while I was there, which is a stress test, which apparently I did good on. My heart wasn't in any abnormal rhythms, but my heart rate was still pretty high, which is abnormal. So they're still suggesting that I have POTS or inappropriate sinus tachycardia, which I kind of still don't know what that is, but whatever. It's one of the two. I've seen an electrophysiologist, which is the person that's going to be doing my tilt table test here in the next couple of weeks, and that's kind of where we've been. Since then, because I got discharged from the hospital, I was like for a couple of days I was pretty good. I felt the best I've felt since the end of October, because I was on fluid for like 2.5, almost 3 days. Yeah, and then I started going back downhill just a couple of days ago, and it's still just like I slowly feel like going back down. I don't know. I just want to feel better, but yeah, that's kind of how my life has been going for the past year. This past year has been crazy, but I really want to document this whole journey, whatever this is gonna be. I want to get back with my YouTube because I love YouTube. I like doing YouTube, even though I'm shy and nervous. I like doing it. It makes me happy. Yeah. So if you guys want to come along, you can. So we can figure out what this illness is. I want to still want to do like vlogs and cute little fun videos just to help me get through these times because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go back to work. So I gotta keep myself entertained somehow. But here's another update on school. I'm going back to college in January. Right now it's Christmas break, so everybody's out of school. But I'm going back January 9th. So school still in the pictures. I'll probably just focus on school for next semester and then figure out work after that. If I can work, depending on the results from my cardiologist and electrophysiologist, I might not be able to drive for a year or two. So who knows if I'll be able to go back to work. So yeah, if you guys want to tag along, like I said, just keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great and a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.